Hello and welcome back to H.I.P. So, it's the start of a new week of recording. So, I've had a chance to read your comments about what we should do next and leaving the Byzantine Empire, not leaving the Byzantine Empire. And we're going to basically look through that at the start of today and decide what exactly we want to do. Now, first of all, I'd like to clarify what the jihads are taking, because I think it's very important to work out what they're taking, because that then allows us to work out whether it's a danger to be part of the Byzantine Empire if they're going to declare for land that we have. So, if we look at this, they are taking kingdoms. So, they've just taken that kingdom. The next one is Thessalonica or something like that. Anyway, is this one? Then it's probably Bulgaria or Epirus or whatever, or Epirus. That's it. And that's only if they're going in that direction. So at the very least, before they reach us, they have to declare 2 more wars, because we only have land in Serbia currently. Like, we only go up to Serbia. So as long as we take just the land in Croatia and Serbia, we're fairly good. Which means that we pretty much, so we go up to here. Let's have a look. We can take another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then probably that one as well. Let's have a look here. Back to that map mode. Yeah. 6. I think it's 7. So we can take these provinces basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Unless that one's also in it. Check there. Yeah, not that one. So if we take these provinces, we're fairly good. There's only 6 of them. But that's okay. That's okay. Oh, and of course that one along here. But that's held by the Basilius, so it's going to be difficult to take. So that's something that we can do. And that would then mean that when they declare war on us, well, when they declare war, they're only going to get up to this far. So that seems absolutely fine. Like, they're only ever going to be able to get up to that far. And we can always declare independence, because what's going to happen is the Basilius is going to get weaker and weaker, and our comparative strength is going to get stronger. Now, I would say that there's a worry of us being attacked by the Holy Roman Empire, as on the other side. But we actually don't hold that much land that they would... Well, let's have a look. There is de jure empires. Yeah, so none of our de jure land... Actually, no, a very small amount of our de jure land, that's 1 province, is within the Holy Roman Empire's de jure land. That's fine. I have no worries about that whatsoever. If they declare for that province, we can give them that province or we can fight them for it, but I think it's reasonable. I think it's a reasonable thing to just leave that be. And because they're a Christian nation, they're not going to have any other reason to declare war on us. Unless, of course... No, I don't think you can declare war on Orthodox people. Or crusades. I was just thinking there. I was wondering whether they could do a crusade. No, I think the crusades are only going to be against the Sunnis and the Shias and the pagans. Yeah. Yeah, somebody posted an explanation for why I didn't get Aragon, by the way. I need to read that. I'll do that before next episode, and then I can tell you why we didn't get it. But I'm sure there was a good reason that I just completely missed. Okay, so the other option. So that's if we stay within the Byzantine Empire. The other option is if we leave. So we can leave pretty much at will. Oh yes, somebody pointed out how to do this. We have to click the feudal icon. Nope, never mind. Oh, there we go. It does work. You just have to click in the right spot of that. Oh, you can't click on the icon itself. You have to click on the ring around it. Oh, okay. Well, that tells me exactly what they've done here. They wanted... That looks like they wanted to remove the icon. Well, they probably wanted it to have it so you could click in feudal and it would show up the realm. But anyway, we can click there and we can see that we have exactly half of our liege's strength. Well, not exactly. Well, about 60% of our liege's strength. Yeah. That's reasonable. That's very reasonable. And I think we could probably get independence whenever we feel like it at that point. That's fine. Especially as once we leave, our liege probably has a lot of people coming from vassal. Yeah, a lot of them are hired, so they're not going to be able to keep that up for too long. Yeah. Well, I mean, actually they can keep those people hired. They're making a lot of money still. Must be Constantinople makes a lot of money. Actually, what we can do is we can go in here. And they make most of their money from their domain. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Wait, is that from... Yeah, it's just from the land that they naturally hold. Yeah, that makes sense then. So even if we left, it doesn't look like we pay them any money. Like, we don't actually give... They have no income from feudal tax, I think it usually comes up with, or castle tax. So we should be fine. Yeah. So even if we leave, they're going to be able to afford those mercenaries, which is unfortunate. Okay, but the from vassals value is by far their biggest one. If we take away a huge chunk of vassal troops, that's going to cause them some issues. Right. So if we leave, what do we do? Well, if we leave, we're then the King of Croatia, and we're independent. We have a border with Sardinia, and we have a border with the Holy Roman Empire, and we have a border with Hungary. And the Papal States, but we don't really want to attack them. Oh, and... No, that's not us. Yeah, that one down there is actually not us, weirdly. So we might actually want to take this land as well, before we leave the Byzantine Empire. So, if I have a look here, Hungary. They are a Christian nation, right? They are indeed a Christian nation. So they're going to be difficult to get through. If we got any pagans afterwards, if I do that, it is still a war, still a wall of Catholics before we can get to any kind of anything else. Yeah, we have to get our Catholics and Orthodox. We'd have to get all the way up here to get to Baltic, which is our first kind of pagan one. And then we could declare wars on them. But we still have to get there, unfortunately. Really, we just need a better CB, but that's not too easy to come by. Now, what we could do to get better CB is we could change religion, but I'm not sure. We haven't really got an opportunity for that right now, but I'm sure one of the heresies probably has a better CB. Anyway, let's have a look here. We have a lot of de jure claims on things. Yeah. Wait, why do we have a de jure ducal claim over there? That doesn't make any sense. What's Divin? I'm looking at it, I'm still none the wiser. Where's the actual land that they held? Grand City of Div... Oh, it's right down there. What's that de jure part of? The Them of Annie. Which is held by my vassal. Alright, so the Them of Annie's over there. He just happens to still hold it. That's weird. Interesting. We could also try and get claims on titles. If we could improve relations with the Pope, we could potentially get claims on titles that way. Yeah, that seems like a good idea. So why don't you go improve religious relations? Are we part of a society right now? No. So improve religious relations, and actually probably, if we can... well, yeah, actually I want fabricate claims. I was going to get him to go and... yeah, to go and improve relations as well. Is that the one I'm fabricating on right now? Yeah, so that seems reasonable. We'll continue fabricating on that one. Right. So, again, if we leave... Oh, sorry. De jure claims. That's where we were. So we can get all of that. That's all within this one little... all within Sunni Annie. So it is possible to get that. He is, however, allied with Persia. Which is where? One of these is Persia? Oh, right. It's all of the green bit. Okay, yeah. So that seems like a bad idea then. How are we looking in terms of our retinue? We're fully... Oh, wait. We're not quite full. Oh, we are fully up on that. Okay, so I think we just want to unpause right now and let things kind of move on for a little bit. But yeah, if we were to leave and join the Holy Roman Empire, which would probably be our next thing... There are a lot of people where we could just like take single provinces for and move our way in and start eating up dukes and things, but I think we can wait on that opportunity just a little bit. Okay, some pause. Let things kind of work itself out because it's reloaded the game as well, so. The day the earth shook. The earth shook. People screamed, the buildings cracked. A cloud of foul-smelling air swept over the village, making torches and fires burn bright green for several hours. It took a couple of days repairing cracked buildings and salvaging items from the few older houses that had collapsed. Luckily, everyone escaped unharmed. I slowly walked through the city, examining the buildings and noting what remained to be repaired, when an excited peasant approached me. Without bothering with formalities, he told me about a giant crack in the ground just outside his farm. He wanted me to come and inspect it and perhaps determine what to do about it. Now, this is definitely from the mod. I'm almost certain, because I've never seen it in the main game. And I think I may have seen every event in the main game. Unless it is in the main game and it's just very, very unlikely. Unlikely. But also, looking at this one down here, the main game doesn't do tooltips like this, where at the bottom it says General Opinion -2 the Gate of Hell. But yes, I would like to go that. I'm sure, unless this is the main game, in which case I'm just talking rubbish, but I don't think it is. Right. Gate of Hell. The foul smell that swept over the city the day the earth shook slowly crept up on us, and I reached involuntarily. The wound that had burst open in the farmer's field spewed fire and brimstones, and we stopped aghast at the sight. The flames and fiery stones threatened the bare ground around the gap. The farmer was lucky his fields lay fallow. I must take a closer look at this. The tormented souls of hell. Wailings, screams, and cries for help seemed to emit from the burning gap. The farmer grew pale and refused to take one step further. I walked as close to the hellhole as I dared and tried to peek down. Apart from the occasional fiery stone and eyebrow-licking flame, I could see nothing. The wailings and screams seemed to increase until it felt as if my head would explode. I stumbled backward, felt the ground shifting beneath my feet, and would have fallen into the pit if the farmer hadn't grabbed my arm and pulled me away from it. So, I can say I need this gap closed now. Close the gate to hell. I gave the wisest men and women of my court 3 days to come up with a solution on how to close the gap that seemed to open the whole way to hell. Within 3 days, they had all thought up different solutions to the problem. Exorcism, feed it cattle, try filling it with stones, or sacrifice the most precious thing in the world, my son. Do we have another son? No. He's not my heir. I would quite like to keep my son. I'm going to... Exorcism. The exorcism. The priest walked several times around the gap, sprinkling holy water and chanting the words, Vad retro satana, Vad retro satana, avoiding the fiery stones and flames spewing from the gap as best he could. At the end of the third turn, he knelt and began praying. The only words to be heard, Vad retro satana. Yeah, I think this will work. It worked! The gap is finally closed. No more fiery stones and flames. No more wailing voices from the underground. The priest did a fine job exorcising the gate back to hell. Good. And then we... Wow, that's a good buff. How long is it for? 5 years, but learning general opinion and temple vassals. Very nice. That learning being pushed up, I think means we could... I think we might actually already have been able to join all the societies, but... Oh no, none of these societies have a learn... Oh, wait. Yeah, that's the learning limit, but it's 10. We were already past it, weren't we? Yeah. Kind of, yeah. Okay, so we could join a society. They're generally pretty good. It's just you get spammed with pop-ups. Anything we can do now our learning's higher? We could compose a book. Now that our learning's higher, that might allow us to do a better quality book. Yeah, okay. What do I want to write a book on? I want to write it on... No, probably not martial. Diplomacy or intrigue probably seems good. Stewardship or my house. Maybe my house? There that goes. You want to change laws. I don't care. Right. Ernesto, my kinsman, was born. Nice, nice. Let's give him a duty education. Right. Oh, one thing we should do, actually. Just check. Is this... Oh, yeah. He is the best that we've got. I was just wondering if he's the best one for that job. We have a 20. Our council's actually fairly good. We could maybe improve on our spy master, but the spy master does like us, so that's okay. Commander, yeah, we could be your commander, sure. Team is all right. Team is all right. Yeah. Okay. We got to pay interest on our loans. So if I pay back as much as possible, does that actually do anything? I don't know. Holy Roman Empire, I think, is growing further into France from the looks of that. Okay, I've learned that this person spoke support for me. Nice. Okay, good. Doesn't really bother me. We've got a coronation for our new Basilius. Or Basilisa. Yeah, sure. We'll go. Show our face. Emperor of the Romans. Yep. That's fine. I do want to reset this. I'm going to reset the fabricate claims, which occasionally makes it go quicker. I think it's because it calculates the mean time to happen when you chuck them down there, and it doesn't recalculate it. It doesn't recalculate too often. The festivities have been cancelled because there was a holy war for Annie. Oh, so it's the Basilius declaring it. So, yeah, if the Basilius is able to grow out into that direction, then that's good. I can make my general better at warfare. Let's make him an inspiring leader. That means he doesn't have to be in the center. We have a cousin named Fabrizio. Okay, he's got a silver tongue. That's a good one. Let's give him a humility education. Right. Akil is now better at being a commander. Good. We're converting things to Catholic. Exactly what I like to see. Okay, our money is coming in. How big was our loan? How much do we have to repay? We need to have 440. Okay. This person would like me to help him. I don't know. Sure. There that goes. We become close friends and he owes us a favor. Got to pay interest on our loan. So if I pay that as much as I can, how does that look in terms of... Oh, that repaid the loan. Wait, did it? Yeah, I no longer have a large loan to repay. But I still have repay medium loan and a repay small loan. Did I take out 3 loans previously? Maybe I did. I can't quite remember. Could imprison this guy. Don't really want to. And I can't because I've auto-stop plots on. Okay. Right. Just a period of peace to let our money come back in. We are fully armied up though, aren't we? Almost. Press council support. Nope. Did we have de jure claims over here? We have a de jure claim on that. She has how many bits of land? He's got no allies. He holds the... It's very odd going between 2 different... Oh, it's right there. So it's just... that's all she holds. The Terma of Kotor. Yeah. I want to declare war. Must be a vassal or vassal of our league. Ah, it's because there's this guy above him. Okay. He holds that land. Well, no, not de jure. He holds that land. We could still win it. Fairly easily. Yeah, we should declare war. Given we have the troops, we should declare our war. De jure war on Kotor. Yes, let's do that. Raise up all of our troops and go to war. No reason being at peace if we can avoid it. That's a huge army that we're... Why are we hostile to this army? Ben Vitan claim on Marsica. What is Marsica? That looks like my land. It is my land. Lovely. Happy that the Basilius told us about that one. I would love to join that war. Right. So we're going to merge up these troops over here. These ones we're going to disband for just now. And we'll head back over there in a minute. Okay, go. Right. They've accepted us joining the war. Shocker. And now that we're all together, taking a little bit of attrition, I want to head directly over here. We have somebody who's good leading the center, but he's a little bit bad in general. Dobomir, there's Cyprio, and Akil. Good. Right. Down onto this one. Let's request council support. I can ignore it. 8.8% every 10 days. So that's actually going to be real slow. We can assault that down. We've got it. Okay. Definitely going to imprison her. Right. 19%. Ignore. We'll let that go through. Oh, wow. That's going quickly. Nice. Okay. I can get city vassal or feudal vassal. Always feudal vassal, pretty much, unless you're patrician. That looks like our... definitely looks like our liege is about to handle that for us, which is nice. Gonna go up there and beat up that army. Perfect. Do I want a favor? I don't want to owe a favor, or do I not want to owe a favor? I don't want to owe a favor. Gotta pay interest on our loans. I guess we still have a loan, or maybe we have the small loan and the... we must still have a small loan or a medium loan, I guess. That's fun. Beat the army. We should have taken war score. I'm just going to make our way around there. Although, actually, I think our liege has it. If our liege has it, we'll head back over this way. Actually, no. Let's head round there. Just to make sure. We really don't want to lose land when we don't have to. That's the negative of being in the Byzantine Empire, is that we have to actually keep an eye on the wars in case somebody's declared for our land. Yeah, because we won't automatically like have that as a thing that we need to deal with. That's fine. Head back over here. We have taken war score, so we should just win. Okay. Come of age doesn't really bother me. We can get some money from her, actually. If she doesn't give war... Yeah, we can get 70. Okay. Nice. We got just enough to be going on with. And then offer peace and force demands. Right. Little disband. Move our retinue over here. Request council support. That's going to be a decline, but we have now expanded out that far. And that's our kinsman and our heir. He loves us because we pressed his claim, right? As well. Many other things. Let's try to find that one on the list. Oh yeah, press my claim, plus 50. That's good. The truce with that guy's running out. That's one of our 6 bits of land that we need. This one? Well, that one is underneath us, okay. Race, you are underneath this person. Only got 3,000 troops. That might be the next one to take. But yeah, that's what I propose that we do, basically, right now, is we take the remaining bits in the Byzantine Empire, and then we can actually, yeah, we can then declare independence at that point. Or we can go and take, like, another kingdom. And then just basically keep doing that until we think that the Byzantines are done. Either that, or is there any faction? I don't think there was any last time, but we can see if there's any factions to put us in charge. Elective succession would probably be our best one to put us in charge. So what we would do there is we do elective succession. We would then have to... Yeah, we do elective succession. We take charge because we have probably got most of the... Like, we'd have most of the elector seats when we do it, in theory. That'd be logic. Or we could force ourselves to be in charge by killing people. And then at that point, we could twist it. Like, we could make it primogenitor, and then that would give us the Byzantine Empire, which is a good starting point for a lot of things. Also, it's a nice color. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.